All right. This is a shot from my window. Quiet little street, little delivery guy going by. 90% of the deliveries out here take place on a motorbike. And they just have these sacks and huge crates on their motorbike. And that's how they make their deliveries. It's a very motorbike centric world out here. This is the view. This is a 5x zoom from the apartment. It's overcast this morning, but you can still see a little bit of the sea right there between those buildings. This is a sea view room, guys. Can you believe that? Sea view. Come on. It sounds silly, but even just that little bit of it, it's nice, you know? It's better than not having the sea view. So now I'm outside across the street, and this is the building. Just pretty bare bones, right? But just those windows, right? It's nice. I'm telling you, like a lot of the places in this price range are just very generic. They're very cheap. This is very cheap too, but at least she puts some, like, some red and like the little, the floor level there. It's got some character. This is the street. There's like these little playground, things here, little seesaw and little kid stuff, and everybody uses this. Like the aunties and the grandmas, the kids, they all come out here at night, and it's just very wholesome. I feel like in America, in this type of neighborhood, this kind of income neighborhood, it would be kind of ghetto, and it might not be even safe or family wholesome at night, but it is at night. It's really nice. So you ride your motorbike into this little narrow passageway. If you're a little drunk, it might, honestly, you gotta be careful. There's not that much room for error. So I usually put my foot down and like kind of just coast in on the second gear or something like that. And this is the motorbike parking area. It's exposed. There's a roof, but it's exposed to the elements more so than my old unit. My old unit, the bottom floor, there was a door, more of a garage, right? This is pretty open. Trash area, I mean, at least it's a private trash area. Today it's a little busy, but it's a lot of trash. And some people parking their motorbikes out in the sun. I don't really understand that. This is our next door neighbor. It's a family. They have a dog, and they're very loud. The mother is very loud. You can always hear her saying or yelling somebody. There's a room on the ground floor. I'm not even sure like what that room is about. I don't know if his room is like the front facing like red curtains, maybe, and that's why he just keeps the curtains drawn all the time, because if not, you're just looking out into the public street, so that it has to be it. One, two, three, five rooms on each floor. One room on the floor does not have a window. Well, it does have a window. It's that window that looks into the hallway. And I don't think she's renting that room out right now, because who in their right mind would want that room? We're going up to the rooftop now. So I'm on floor 3, and the elevator goes to 4, and the roof is on 5. But I guess they cheaped out and they don't let the elevator go to 5. The elevator just stops at 4, which is another, janky thing about it. Like I said, this building is not perfect. I say not much in this $300 price point is perfect, but I had my priorities. And my priorities with this apartment especially was it's brand new and it's just been built. And the orientation of the building is ideal. It's an east-northeast facing window in my room. So this is actually pretty nice. You get 360 views of Da Nang. And this over there, those little humps, it's Ngũ Hành Sơn, the Marble Mountain. It's a tourist attraction. I haven't been yet. I'll go someday. I will go someday. It's a pretty quiet area in Nam Viet A here, and I love this area. I do. I love it. It's close enough, but it's tucked away. It's quiet. I can hop to the beach. I mean, as you can see, the beach is right over there. Like from door to beach is less than 7 minutes. Like floor to sand. You know what I mean? I'm just abusing the 5x zoom on the camera here. Just spying on people. Not a super high income area. The apartment that I was at before, it was a little more high income, you had families and a little bit nicer houses, and they had like cars. People had nice cars. Here it's a little bit more low income. You see people with like little shops, little restaurants, little shops on the ground floor, but it's a more authentic Vietnamese feeling in this neighborhood. It's much more lively. You have little convenience stores, little soup shops, people eating on the sidewalk. It's like the real deal. It's a plane coming into the airport. It's, the river, Han River. Overcast today. I wish I could have gotten this. It's typically not like this. Every day is pretty much sunny and hot, but it was overcast this morning, even rained a little bit. And there's like the abandoned, well, it's a hospital, but one of the buildings is abandoned. And I don't know why they have tires on the roof. I'll have to look that up. I don't know why there's old tires on the roof. You have to freaking line dry everything. She did not buy a dryer. Like, this rooftop is where you put a community dryer. Instead, they built a freaking bathroom, nice bathroom, just like the rooms have, with a shower. Like, what? I would understand if there was a pool or a hot tub up there, but why is there a bathroom up there? And there's no dryer. And you just have to freaking line dry your clothes, like freaking. And I understand that America is like really the only country that like everybody is using a washer and dryer. The rest of the world pretty much is line drying their clothes, but it's really inconvenient. And during the humid season, it's windy up there, dude. It's so windy. My stuff is blown off the rack multiple times. So I did figure out a solution that I'm going to do for that. I'm in 301, which is kind of nice because that's like the area code of Maryland where I grew up. There's no electric entry. It's just a key entry, which is kind of upsetting in 2026, not going to lie. This is just the overview, right? It's a nice, clean, open layout. The floor, I like this type of flooring. I'd much prefer it over like the ceramic or the marble that a lot of Vietnamese units use. Like a lot of any traditional unit is going to use shiny marble floor as your main base. This is just more modern, like the faux wood look, It's just nice, bright. Bright is in color. Brightness, as in sunlight, is not as bright as my old room. But switch on the lights here. The lights is another story. They're like extremely, extremely bright. So I never use these lights. I'm the kind of person that I don't turn on lights during the daytime. And at nighttime, I turn on very minimal light. That's how I like to live my life. Natural light only. So I only have that one window over there. And this unit is east-northeast, right? So it gets most of the light in the morning. It's this nice, beautiful light that comes in the morning. But then in the afternoon, it's not as bright as my old unit. So it's just a trade-off. And the big advantage here is that it doesn't heat up, okay? My old unit was just baking the whole day. And just like the AC cost in the summer is just going to go through the roof because you can feel the heat radiating even when the sun goes down. So here, that's not an issue, but the light is not as good. So it's just a trade-off, right? It's going to be better in the summer here. This is my little kitchenette. This is my dehumidifier that I bought. And I just it's not a sexy solution, but I just put it on the counter so it just drains right into the sink. I don't have to worry about emptying the reservoir. And it just keeps the humidity at bay. Because I don't need to run the AC as much in this apartment because it's much, much cooler. There's my 1 cup. I get 1 cup and 2 of everything else. That's my drying rack is a microfiber, towelette on the counter. Snacks, well lit snacks, which is nice. And then just like random stuff in that huge bag because I just don't have enough storage space in this unit. So this is like cleaning, right? And the stuff that it came with, the kettles and pans, electric cooktop, it's kind of dirty. They didn't clean it that well for me. So I just put it all down there. I don't think I'm going to be cooking that much. And like with this setup, it's just kind of, I don't know. You just kind of have to adjust your lifestyle a little bit when you're moving into these little studio apartments. The studio apartment kind of dictates your life in a certain way. You know what I mean? When it's just such a small, limited space, you just have to work with what you've got. So for me, I decided to keep it clean, put the dehumidifier up there. And mostly I'm ordering anyway, but if I do decide to cook, we'll see if we change the situation. I had to buy that TV, TCL TV 43-inch, and I put it on the stand because she did not include TVs in any of the rooms. No TV, no dryer, definitely cutting costs there. And we'll see how else she cut costs in a minute here. This is the first TV I bought. It came to me cracked. So now I'm having to try to send it back, which is a whole ordeal because they won't take it back. They want me to build a wooden fucking frame around it. And I'm like, why is it my responsibility to build a fucking wooden frame around this TV to send it back when it came to me damaged? Like, it shouldn't, that burden shouldn't fall on me. And they're like, no, we're not shipping it back unless you build a wooden frame around it. Like, what the hell? I'm about to go buy some wood and build a wooden frame to ship this thing back. So I'm right now in the process of arguing about that with the seller and the Amazon or whatever, so to speak. Lazada. That's the light I went with. This is my light at night. Because the lights that are in this unit are just too damn bright. They are extremely bright. I just get this one piece of furniture and I have to just lay out my clothes in there like that. But I'm super stoked about that bottom area, that it fits my luggage. Because some people with like hard case luggage that live here, they just have to like leave it out. It's super janky. Little fridge, not gonna complain. I have a table this time. A nice, cute little dining room table for two with a glass countertop. Sitting at it now. Got some brie cheese, yo. Got some brie and some peaches, you know what I'm saying? Little AC, little cheap AC unit. The cheapest AC unit she could buy. It's not powerful enough for this room, but whatever. It's like, you can tell there's already a crack in the drywall. The AC unit kind of bothered me for like a whole week because it's just so underpowered, and it's so obvious that she cheaped out. Like, she needs to buy a better unit, like a 2 horsepower unit. This thing just barely gets the job done for this room. Circuit panel. I'm a little bit sick right now. It's hard to talk. Going into the bathroom. All right, let's check it out. It's a nice, clean bathroom. Cute little door, right? She likes this like oval theme for the windows and the door. It's a skinny little door. And I get a wet bathroom. Little nozzle there. It's a 3-way shower. You can choose. It's nice to have that flexibility, honestly. I get a window in my bathroom, which is so nice. Letting in that natural light. Letting fresh air in, letting the steam out. It's amazing. A bathroom, like in the studio apartments, you don't always get a window like that. It's really, it's one of the best things about the apartment, low key. Little hook. Standard. Everything gets wet. I can actually pee in the toilet while I'm taking a shower. That's how close it is. I've done it. I do it almost every day. Pee in the shower while draining. Some weird drainage hole there. Like, what the heck? Like, why does that have to drain into my bathroom? I get a really big sink countertop, which I haven't had in a long time. Definitely coughing a little bit. Yeah, so in Thailand and in Vietnam, I never had counter space, and this is just more than I know what to do with. I had to buy those suction cup hooks for my hand towel and my face towel. Check this out. Already not even 6 months, and this stuff is already breaking down. Like, what is that? I tried to buy some chemicals to remove it, and it's just not. It's like in there. It's like in the finish. It's wearing out. It's so cheap. I'm even trying to show you guys that it says it's called luxury with 2 X's. So cheap. And this one, it's amazing. It's called luxury with 2 X's. Bro, can't even make this stuff up. Already rusting. Not even 6 months yet, bro. Not even 6 months yet. So she's already cheaping out on these appliances. The cheapest of the cheap. But yeah, at least I'm here before the mold really sets in, before everything rusts to shit. It's a nice open layout. I can't complain. I like it a lot. It feels a lot bigger than it is. Like I don't need any more than this. Got my air purifier. There's a nice oval mirror over there too. Like that's a nice touch. Trust me. For this price point, it's a good thing. Brought that little foam mat from the old apartment. It's where I chill most of the time when I'm at home. All right, here's the laundry room, guys. This is what I call the laundry room. Great mirror. It's a great mirror. Come on. There's my washer, tucked away in a little corner next to the bed with this little weird partition, right? Laundry basket, pickleballs, the bedding that the room came with. It's the top loader washer, which is all right. No problem with that. So far, no problem with that. I installed that bar to hang my clothes. Little partition, let the light in. There's my little laundry bar. You can just unscrew it and take the tension off and take it off. It's like a little tension rod. See, yeah, so I was sick of going up to dry the clothes on the roof because it's so windy and my clothes would just get knocked off the line and dirty again. And it was just like infuriating me. And I'm like, dude, why is there no dryer? This is so dumb. So now I just do smaller loads. And I figured that, the only light source I have is that window. So I'm just going to hang them by that window. And it's not that bad. Most of my clothes are athletic clothes. If I just do small loads, it's not bad. I just hang them up there and they dry in a couple of hours. It's not. The towels take a little longer. The cotton stuff, like my boxers and stuff, they take a little longer. During rainy season, it's going to take a little longer. But yeah, that's it. That is the view. And that's the hospital. And then the building next to it is like abandoned. I don't know what it was. Only 2 of these buildings are active. The one on the left there and the one in the middle. And then this one's just abandoned. It's crazy. It's like a women's and children's hospital or something like that. But that's just a quick and dirty tour. I like it. I'm pretty happy here. It's good enough light. It's not as nearly as great as the old apartment in terms of pure light. Like the old apartment was just looking great from top to bottom, from AM to PM. It was just looking great. The problem was it just heat up like an oven, and if you're at home and the sun's out, you have to constantly be running the AC. And then when the sun goes down, you can feel the heat permeating through the walls like an oven. So you're just constantly spending money on AC. Here, you get this soft light, but the sun doesn't penetrate the building. It goes on the back side of this building. So this room, like afternoon, like after 2, you're not gonna get great light. It's gonna be okay, but it's not gonna be great. And then on a cloudy day, just forget about it. It's not gonna look as beautiful in here at all, especially with that one window. But it's cooler. It's so much cooler. So I don't have to rely on the AC as much, only at night to sleep comfortably. So that was my priority. So that's why I put up with the things like no dryer, no TV. I had to buy the TV, but we'll see. Right now, I'm really loving it overall. Overall, it's a good score for me. I like the area. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, guys? I can't talk anymore, yo. I'm out, yo. I'm out. I'm out, yeah.